All right, today we are still talking about exponents. However, what we're going to deal with is the power of 0. What happens when we are given 0 as an exponent? For instance, if they say x to the power of 0, right? Or if they say 2 to the power of 0, what is the answer? Anything to the power of 0, your answer will be equal to 1. So if they say x to the power of 0, your answer is 1. If they say 2 to the power of 0, your answer also is equal to 1, right? However, there are certain situations whereby when you are given anything to the power of 0, whereby your answer won't be 1. What is that particular situation? If you are given a number like this, -1 to the power of 0, the answer that you get will be a -1. But then, why is it that the answer here is not going to be 1? Observe, what happens? There is a -1, which is multiplying with a +1. And this +1 is the one which is having, when we say 1 to the power 0, it gives us 1. However, on the left side, we are having a -1. So when you say -1 multiplied by a +1, negative multiplied by a positive, it gives you a negative sign, and 1 by 1 is equals to 1. So this is the circumstance whereby if it's to the power 0, your answer won't be 1, right? Okay, I think it's pretty clear. Then there is also another situation. If we're to deal with the laws of exponents, right? We've got a law of exponent which says a to the power of what? M. If it's inside the brackets, to the power n, like this. What happens? These two exponents, they multiply each other. In other words, you come here and you say a to the power m multiplied by n. This would be your answer. So the exponents, they multiply each other. Now, what's the relevance towards what we are doing? What we are doing today now is, if here you have been given 2 to the power 2, and it's inside the brackets. However, outside there is an exponent, what? 0. What does it mean? It means we say the base 2 to the power 2, and these exponents, they multiply each other, which gives us a 0. And when you say 2 multiplied by 0, you get a 0. So now you've got 2 to the power 0. And 2 to the power 0 is equals to what? Your answer would be a 1. That is how you deal with those particular questions. Also, there is another scenario. What if you are given 2 bases inside the brackets? So, for example, if we open here, then we say that we have got a, b, close bracket to the power m, like that. What does it mean? It simply means that we are taking this base a, we now say a, and it has got exponent what? 1. So it's a to the power 1. Now this exponent 1 is going to multiply with exponent m, which is outside. So a to the power 1 multiplied by m, and then we take the second base, which is b. We now say b to the power 1 multiplied by m. Now, what happens? 1 multiplied by m gives us what? M. So now it's a to the power m, and b, 1 by m, it's also m. It's a to the power m and b to the power m. So, numerically, what happens? What if we're now given 3x close bracket to the power 0? It simply means that 3 to the power 1 multiplied by 0, and this x to the power 1 multiplied by 0. 1 multiplied by 0, it gives us a 0. So we've got 3 to the power 0 and x to the power also 0. And we know 3 to the power 0 gives us what? It gives us 1. X to the power 0 gives us what? 1. These two, they multiply each other. So we've got 1 multiplied by 1. And 1 multiplied by 1, what is the answer? It is equal to 1. So this is how you deal with the power of 0. And the tricky situation was here. This is the only tricky part when you are dealing with the power of 0. All right. So I want to give you some homework. Something that you can try on your own to check your understanding of the topic. For instance, number 1, what is b to the power 0? Number 2, if you are given negative 5 to the power 0. Number 3, what if you are given 25 b to the power 2, close bracket, to the power 0? You must do this, and then you can send your answers in the comment section, and then I'll tell you whether what you have written is correct or incorrect. Thank you very much. Let's meet on the next video. On the next video, we're going to be dealing with mixed operations. We're still on exponents, but we'll be dealing with the mixed operations. All right. Thank you.